Alright, I stopped at two places for bananas and hazelnuts. The food bank for the bananas. I was going for the food bank because it's open normally, but it's closed on Labor Day. And then I went over to the motel, and picked up more of these hazelnuts. I just kind of used my multi-tool, the pliers part, to crack them open. Even though it's muddy and kind of nasty on the ground, these things are so hard on the shell that not much penetrates it, so it's comfortable grabbing them. Okay, so this valley trail will take you pretty much all the way to this hospital, Mason General Hospital. That's pretty cool. Such a nice, cool walk. Although I didn't really walk on a trail to get here, but it's a short. Here it is. Okay. Then this will go into the valley. Very cool on this hot, sunny day. Very nice. Okay, here's information on it. The other side was ripped up. Library, hospital, 0.7 miles. Alright. That's pretty cool. One of the best trails I've seen. Okay, so I've been walking around a little bit. You can call it sort of a reconnaissance mission because I have gathered a few things. Didn't really look for them, just playing around. I come across things that are interesting, like this I found yesterday, and some little girl had a crochet. I think it's a little girl, maybe it's a dude. Had a crocheting kit in the woods in a nice hiding spot. Up on the mountain behind the library here, there's a few hiding spots that are not easy to get to. Alright, I can't quite tighten it though. I think I need a nut on the end. I need to go to like a hardware store. But it's a good shape, and I know I could use this for like, if I wanted to put an elbow patch on. I think this will hold the fabric in place better, because I'm definitely having difficulty with sewing jobs in maintaining uniformity when putting patches on. I think that could help, but I'm not too sure. I came across, I'd say, a jackpot. I made a little short video of showing it before, but I didn't say what I took. I came across a tent that was on this obscure trail going up a hill on the other side, and it comes to a dead end towards a church. The church does not want you walking on their property, so the trail's a dead end. I took a look around, you know, I couldn't see where this tent could have come from, because I believe it blew from a wind. But I think it was a girl. I mean, there's body spray and nail polish and eyelash, and smells like a girl. I still smell it. It doesn't stink. It doesn't smell like mold. I think it was recent, and it happened within the past week. But I'm in the market for blankets, so I took the blanket. I took this other big blanket. This thing is huge. Got this crazy design on it, some kind of tiger thing. I packed the tent away underneath a little roof structure thing to hide it. I hid the tent on the trail because I don't know what house it came from. It's very hard to tell, especially when I can't walk up that onto the church property and check out the housing around there. They would have, if they wanted to recover their tents that probably blew off the ridge, they would have to walk, I mean, a long way around to get to that little trail that they probably don't even know about, because the church won't allow them to walk on it. So this trail was unused for a week. Nobody walked on it, so nobody was able to come across this tent, and the family was probably writing it off by, you know, whenever. But as I was looking through the tent, I came across this nice mag flashlight too. I almost stepped on it. It just kind of fell out. And I don't really have a good flashlight. I'm kind of in the market for a flashlight too. So blankets and flashlights, and that was a pretty good find. I'll have to admit, I really I think that the family can probably recover from that. I mean, you should have taken your tent in during the winds. When I was in McCleary, the neighbor next to the library, I heard him say, "Oh, I got to take this tent down. The winds are coming." So that guy knew there was there was supposed to be some nasty winds and knocked down a few branches and stuff. So other things. Oh yeah, she had 2 bags. She had quite a few things in this tent. I took this bag, which is now a food bag. it's perfect. The top, when you have it where you can open up from the top to get into the food choices, it's a lot easier. I didn't realize that none of my bags work as nice as this. As nice as this flap system that can be seen. It's a nice big type of opening. I should try to design a bag more like this for food bags. Works great. So now I don't have to shuffle individual foodstuffs around as much. So that's it. I mean, I gathered hazelnuts and bananas from the food bank, and then also the elderberries, grapes. There's something else. Oh yeah, the plums, the rotten plums that were that tasted like wine a little bit. Because they're so fermented. I was pretty much just drinking them down. They're like little bags of alcohol, pretty much. The ones that didn't break and that were sitting on the ground. So there's a few things to recover around here that a lot of people just kind of overlook, I guess. And it could be that they just kind of get into this, oops, I spilled them all over, into this habit of just doing their own routines and not really changing up their routines a lot. I'd say I'm excited to walk everywhere, pretty much. So I might be covering territory that other people just kind of gave up looking at because it's the same old thing to them. So I found a spot where I can do the suspension training, and now my pecs are sore. All I do is go up the hill behind the library, and there's just a beautiful open area that nobody's really using. And there's a lot of trees. I could just hang up a suspension trainer around. So finally, after, who knows, it's probably been over a month since I've done anything with the suspension trainer. I played around with it for like 5 to 10 minutes. And today my pecs are sore. I don't even really do repetitions so much. I just kind of hold myself. I find that when it's been a long time since I've last worked out, and I've never seen this Jesus picture on here before. Somebody just added that. I don't do a lot of repetitions. I'll just hold myself because I'm not strong enough to pull myself like I used to. So I'll hold myself and just build up strength that way. And I want, lo and behold, I'm sore today, just a little bit. I didn't want to overdo myself. I just want to get comfortable with the exercises again. I have this problem with starting and stopping for long periods of time because of the traveling and the lack of resources. Just not able to find a place and exercise in the comfort in a comfortable environment when it's not raining too and all that. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have this type of soreness. I'm just saying it's very welcome to be able to achieve it. Okay, we got the Ravenna Trail. Vote November 3rd for Marilyn Vogler. Ravenna, constructed by the AmeriCorps. No nothing. Yeah, I'm not sure where this would go. Huh. Can't be too long. Find out where the end is here. So, it's a pretty neat trail. It's kind of like a valley, but there's no water. Wow, they got all these pipes draining into the valley to drain the homes that it's in between. Plenty of pipes. This is a broken pipe. Somebody kicked it off. They probably put these extra plastic extensions down so that it doesn't like wear away at the side of this trail. Some kind of a pole. Okay, here's the end. So I'm on 9th Street. Well, it's actually a bit of a rocky dirt type road up here on 9th Street. That house right there looks like it's abandoned. They leave a light on though. I think that's just a defense. This house looks abandoned too. It can't be. It's just not used as much, maybe. Got some property for sale. It's probably just a retirement section. There are a lot of raggedy looking homes. This one is for sale, so it's abandoned, but yeah, it's been winterized. There's a little note. Yeah, there's more signs saying it's winterized. But somebody sees value in it, so they're going to take the time to list it. I don't know, that roof is pretty shoddy, and if it's been abandoned for a long time, the mold's probably taken over. And mold gets nasty. I tried sleeping in a moldy house once that was abandoned, just trying to take a nap. It made it very difficult to breathe. Alright, so here's another trail. I forget the name of the park I'm next to. It's a garden park that provides for the food bank. They got a little bit of a trail here. Probably just circles. It looks like it just circles. Okay, so there's an abandoned house on Wyandotte Avenue, 1128 Wyandotte Avenue. I'm pretty sure it's abandoned. There's phone books and newspapers. Oh yeah, it's secured. When? Utilities, winterized. Yeah, but it's not clear when, but it must be pretty recent. Oh. Alright. So the only way to access is to go in through the house, I guess. This door doesn't, this isn't even a door. Huh. Oh, they had, it looks like maybe a swallow's nest. I was gonna say a hornet's nest. Yeah, very nice home that's abandoned. It's been kept up pretty good, at least. It's a nice neighborhood. Alright, so I've reached the dead end of Wyanett, and it appears that there's a trail. There's a highway heading this way. I'm not sure how much they want to approach it. they don't like four-wheelers around here. Oh man, they do not like four-wheelers. Because, yeah, I'm sure at some point early on in the trail's life, well, there's a four-wheel track. It's a four-wheel track. Is it? I think it's somebody turning around though. So they entered this trail system somewhere else. They're not friendly to the four-wheelers. So I entered this way, and here's the donut hub. There's a turn off there, and turn off this way. This way heads more directly towards the highway, and I'm only saying that because I can hear it. And you got a little turn off here too. It's quite a network of trails throughout here. I'm sure there's a property owner who has all this land, and you know, it's the city actually put up those barriers to stop four-wheelers. Either way, this could be a good area for homeless camping. You could find a nice isolated spot and just kind of settle down. Plenty of stuff to burn out here, and construct a little bit of a camp. It's isolated enough from the city. I don't think you'd really hardly see anybody out here. There's a carpet. I don't know why that's there. Might be kind of a dumping ground out here. It looks like, yeah, wow, some kind of shelving. Yeah, people are dumping their trash out here too. Oh, an old grill. So I'm exiting on Vista View CT. Nice little ramps. Oof. Bends a little bit. This is pretty nice. This little spot gives you a little bit of an overlook of the city. Oh, it looks like a sheriff lives over there. Alright, and there's no trails, and the road ends right here. So the only exit is the road I took in. Why is there a truck parked there from Minnesota? That seems a little odd. Little sheriff's car. At least they can park off of the sidewalk. These cars need to take a lesson from the sheriff. It's so annoying when they park on the sidewalk. You got neighbors. Looks like another abandoned home. I think they got a date for this one. Oh, they're working on it though. Winterized. Okay. Yeah, they're working on it. Oh yeah, there's a for sale sign. My bad. I saw some contractors out here when I was picking the plums. And there's still plums on the trees too. But it looks like they intend to make this building safe for occupancy again. But I thought somebody was living here, and it's hard to see these obscure homes up on top of hills and stuff. It looks pretty nice. It is falling apart pretty good. So I guess the owner intends to just fix it up if they got the money. And then these cars are for the neighbors. So they sort of share a driveway together. Jet. Yeah, the whole time I really suspected that this house was habitable and there are people here. Not quite. But they're not willing to try to sell it. Yeah, it's completely gutted out. Wow, it's just I'm only recording it because it's a surprise to me. I thought there were people living here. Whew, I had a lot of plums. I'm pretty plum full of plums. I can't take any more of theirs. Oh, okay. Whoa, oh gee. You can see a little bit of the lumber yard down this hill. Is that another abandoned home? Wow. There might be a date on this one. I grabbed some grapes at the other abandoned home just less than a block away. Okay, I don't see any for sale sign. It's winterized, there's no date, and you can see... Is there a beehive? I just got attacked. He's just checking me out. So, 529 Harvard. Is there a beehive around? I only had that one. He bumped up against my head. They do that sometimes. They'll give you a little check bump. Huh. And the neighbors might be abandoned too. Their roof looks bad. So on Harvard and 5th, I'd say half the block is abandoned. Harvard Avenue and 5th Street, I suppose. This house looks abandoned. The neighbor house looks abandoned. The other side's okay. Half the block. Yeah, this house is scheduled for demolition for sure. It's a lot of pictures, a lot of stickers in the window. I don't really need to look around it anymore. You can kind of see Olympic Panel from here. You can kind of look down in the city here. See the playground off in the distance. India Pale. This little clothes and shoes, us again, doesn't seem to be working out so well at this spot. Wow, what a mess. It was a little bit less full. Jeez, that poster is disgusting. I've never seen this one, but there's all kinds that you haven't seen. Trash heap. You guys roosters? So this is a Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce is a train. Tourist information.